Currently, I'm looking for a team to assemble. Um, these floating islands, this vision, it can house more than just people and villages. Besides being self-sustained with all of the systems I'm working on, imagine energy farms that are literal trash cleaning machines. That's what I'm building. I'm currently looking for a team of people who want to help, not necessarily bring this into fruition, but to start the ball rolling, because some of these innovations can be used on land also, like saltwater energy systems that would obsolete the need for a lot of things, especially if we start really innovating sodium cell batteries and making them more efficient than they are currently. But we could run cars off those. We don't have to mine. We can be cleaning the ocean while also, like, we'll monitor the levels of the water and the salt. Like, we already have all these sensors in place. We could be using them to be nurturing the earth again, but also the energy of electricity can be harnessed through the electrolyte salt water. And if we had these floating islands, these 500-acre flat barge style farms with internalized living underneath, just like a ship. But if we were to go out into the Pacific Ocean where it's really deep, we could just put columns down into the water that harvest the salt water as it goes, and we don't even have to like mess with the water. Like, these things could be so simple. They are so simple, and the things I'm working on in my little, I call it shed life, even though it's a bedroom. These are innovations that'll be integrated into the bigger picture, but also like the idea of villages, smart, tiny homes that are not on a structure. There are so many empty lots we could be utilizing, and land, like, people could be literally getting a check from these projects for people paying rent, especially since the building codes on movable structures are a lot more lenient than on, say, a foundational home, right? If you built a tiny village on these empty lots, you worked some lease with whoever owned the different pieces of property for a certain 2 to 5 year leases, and get people off of the streets, get them rehabilitated, show them different ways to tap into abundance. But I know from experience that it's hard to think and create from a space of hunger or stress, and that's what they have done to a lot of people. And not just once you're homeless, then there's this ring of people that keeps you there, and they sell your information, and ultimately they sell everything about you, including your body parts at the end of the day. And I don't want any part of that fucky ass shit. I want to build and restaurate like God told me to do.